Houston, we here. Legendary shit. It's finna go down. You know? Real legendary shit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bitch. Gang in them, man. I feel like I ain't been here with y'all in like a minute. Where that gas at? Yeah, roll that shit up. Let me see it. I'm trying to see, did I bring my rods? I hope I did. I probably did, though. It really did. You can't hear me. What you mean you can't hear me, nigga? I hear me, nigga. Fuck you mean you can't hear me, nigga? I'm about to get mad. Y'all know Uncle get the crashing out and shit, nigga. I don't want Unc to start crashing out, nigga. Talking about what you can and can't do, nigga. Yeah. I crash out around this motherfucker, nigga. Slippers and shit. Old school Balenci things, you know. Tight shit. Gang in there. I feel like I ain't been live for 2-3 days, so I had to come tap in with y'all, you know. That way y'all can, you know, don't feel left out. You know? I don't know where this water came from, but fuck it. Sent me a gift, 100. That's right. Type shit. Watch your back. Nigga, you watch your back. I did have my rods, nigga. Let's go! Nigga! Fuck you talking about? Nigga!
Bro, thank God Border Patrol was cool, because we would have been under the jail with that.
Border Patrol pulled us over and all that, chat.
The dog searched us.
The dog searched us. All type of crazy shit. But look, we made it. So that's cool, right? That's all that matters. Real vibey type flow, you know. All this shit, you know. Oh, no. They actually wasn't tripping at all. Swish. Yeah. I really like. He been hiding from Rambo, bitch. I'm the nigga that be outside, nigga. That nigga don't leave the house. You don't see him on those videos outside in the world, nigga. You don't see that nigga in the world. Only time you see him is in Target doing breakdance moves and shit, nigga.
Bro, I swear, I was on TikTok and I seen like people that they make just like regular videos, like selfie videos.
Uh-huh.
On it. wasn't.
Fuck.
Like, I'm like, why does he look familiar? Oh.
Yeah, you know why. Time to roll up the gas. Somebody gave me this one for free, so this one might be stressed, so, you know. Damn, I just threw away all that weed, bro. Just to get left with some trash.
I told you I would drive the speed limit. We left like what, like a half hour?
Like a half ounce or more. I feel like it was more.
It was like 17 grams maybe. Let's drive back and see if we can find it.
No, that was hours back.
Oh wait, no, that was when we first got to
Yeah, that was like 10 hours back. But it's gonna be okay. Where the good food out in Texas? How you leave weed, nigga? Cause they be tripping out here, nigga. Yeah, we had to at least wait till we get to the like not so.
That's a felony.
We had to, yeah. This is a felony. No, it's not.
The Ross.
Oh yeah, the Roz is a felony.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know how that made it through.
Because we were like, fuck it, like.
No, I didn't really know I had it.
Throw it away, like.
If I would have seen the Roz, we would have smoked the Roz in the first 6, 7 blunts.
I had a weed vape in my pocket the whole time too.
See, you a demon too.
And then when we got to Texas, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I just threw it out the window.
I wish I would have known that I had it though. I probably would have been moving a little more strategic.
You tell them what you did?
What did I do?
You drove?
Huh?
You drove?
Oh yeah, I drove 7 hours, y'all. Anybody believe it?
I didn't have faith.
I really drove like 9 hours straight.
Man.
9 hours, so. You know, one day Evil will be able to drive as many hours as me.
Beat that immediately after.
One day Evil will be able to drive as many hours as me.
I did 21 hours, bro.
One day. One day. You know what I'm saying? One day he'll be able to, you know, to fuck with me. We need to leave some papers. I know you got some. Yeah, you gotta go get them, bro. Cause like, I already started.
This is not gonna work.
I liked you in the impatient freestyle. What does that even mean? I'm 10 times way more sexier now. Like, I'm a handsome old man. Like, I got more diamonds. I got more money. I got more foreigns. I got more everything. Hey, make sure y'all there tomorrow, though, man. Awful lot of it. What you mean? Why am I driving without a license? I got permit. That's why I got permit. Hey, get the papers too. I don't know what you did, nigga. Hey, make sure y'all here in Houston, man. We finna make history. I'm glad to be a part of this. You know, awful lot of cough syrup. The homie is making real history. You know? Everybody can't do that, you know? Everybody can't make their dreams come true. What the fuck just happened? Everybody can't turn their dreams into realities. The homie did.
No, everybody can. Is do they really want to? You want to fail a million times before you succeed.
Yeah. How many are you actually willing to fail before you succeed? You know? Not everybody's willing to fail before they succeed. You know? And that's okay, because succeeding is not for everybody. You know? Sometimes succeeding is only for those who want to succeed. You know? Like, if you don't want to succeed, no point in forcing somebody to succeed. You notice people that don't want to succeed, you always gotta overly motivate them. You shouldn't have to be overly motivated to succeed. You have to overly want it more than others. You know? You have to see something that others can't see. So that way when you're going for your goal, it seems like it's impossible or something out of the ordinary to the people that you're doing it in front of. You know? So that way when you finally do it, it's like, bro, I told you this was the goal from the get-go. You know? This was what we were shooting for from the get-go. You know? Like this was the vision the whole time. You have to visually see what you want. Because if not, you leave room for others to accomplish things or use your ideas and perspectives and apply it to their lives. Because a lot of people can want to succeed, but how many are going to succeed? Succeeding is not easy. Succeeding can be hard sometimes. Winning can be hard sometimes. But that's okay. Because some people are winners and some people are losers. But in order for there to be winners, they have to be losers. If that makes sense, you know? There wouldn't be a winner without a loser. So sometimes the loser is there to teach the winner a little more appreciation. So when you're winning and you look at the losers and you're just like, damn, that could have been me. Like that really could have been me. So that way when you finally win, it's like, damn, like I'm not the loser. I'm the winner. Like I'm the one that's gonna win. I know it sounds like I'm just saying shit and the same thing over and over, but like nowadays, you gotta say the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And guess what? They still don't listen. It still doesn't make sense. It still doesn't click. The only thing that makes things click nowadays is self-experience. You know? It's the only thing that makes things click nowadays. People wants to experience pain. People wants to go through struggle. People actually want to go through it and see it instead of skipping the steps and learning from others. They would rather be like, nah, he's just talking. He's capping. I want to find out myself. Yeah, I can ride around with a blower and smoke weed in the car. Nothing's going to happen. Like, you can tell a nigga he's going to go to jail. But like in his head, I can ride around with a blower. Nothing's going to happen.
Gun on his lap.
Gun on his lap. I'm riding, dude. I'm riding around like the king. You know?
Pounds in the back seat, sipping juice.
You know?
What a vibe.
Sometimes it's not about experiencing other people's trauma and pain in order to know if it's real or not. Sometimes you can learn from experiences and not self-experiences. You can learn from experiences from others. You know? Like it has nothing to do, it don't even have to do with street shit, right? Let's say, for instance, right? This can have everything to do with shit like, okay, you got bitches, right? Or your homie got bitches, and you see he doing the most with these hoes, right? And like, you know his bitch a eater, like you be telling him his bitch a eater, but like he still love his bitch, or vice versa. The bitch still love him, but like that's not going to change the fact about what she does or he does or vice versa.
I think you went way off topic with what you were talking about.
No, I was going to get there, but you made me. You distracted me.
That just because I'm trying to follow you right now.
You're not going to be able to follow. You already distracted me. Now I don't know where I'm going. The goal
is learning from other people's experiences.
Yes, you can learn from other people's experience. So I was talking about, oh, yeah, bitches, right? So you don't have to learn about like street shit. You can learn about like what bitches not to trust because you know they eaters. You get what I'm saying? Like you know this bitch eater, but she swear to God she love him, or you know this bitch is like, or the homie is this dude does this that, and bitches just swear to God is this that. But like you know you can learn just by watching somebody else's situation. You know, but don't apply that to you because everybody's situation is not yours. That's why I feel like people fuck up, is they try to make everybody else's situation like theirs and put themselves in people's predicaments. But everybody's just not in the same shoes, like, you know? Everybody's just not walking the same route. You might be going to the same place. You might have the same goal of where you want to go, but everybody doesn't make it there. You know? Like everybody don't make it to the same spot.
I think a better example would be like if you just watch the homie print up 100 t-shirts.
No, that's a different example.
I'm learning like, okay, when I make my shirts, I'm gonna only make this many.
See, that's a positive way. See, I was thinking negative, but I was just, you know, people think negative. That's why I was telling them we were on a negative realm. See, he went positive. So, you know, as far as the positive route, if you see somebody making merch and you see how much money they spend on their merch and like you see the benefits and what you can actually make off of it, why not try it yourself? If you see somebody spend $300 on a couple blanks and spend $100 on a design, and then you spend $300 more to print it all out, and then you watch him make $700 the same day. It's like he got his money back the same day before he even dropped all his merch. You know? It's up to you. That's the moral of the story. Everything is up to you what you want and what you can achieve. It's not up to anybody else except you. I know me personally, I'm not going to watch somebody be successful around me and not try to be successful, just as successful or more successful. I feel like that's a waste of my talents, you know?
But at the same time, people have selective vision, I guess you can call it.
Oh yeah, they see what they see and want what they want.
Because you didn't see when that homie that just made that 700 one day, when he was sitting right there and didn't make it.
Yeah, you only seen the money.
You only saw when he finally was like, oh, I got a little bit of motion.
Now he own now.
Exactly.
You ain't see him trapping out the parking lot like Desto Dub.
Desto Dub is a great example.
Example, yeah.
It's a great example.
Like, for instance, when I first went to jail when we got indicted, right? All it was plain black, awful lot of cough syrup shirts with white print and hoodies. I got out of jail. The homie had all type of shit. He had the parking lot. He had the
Start doing Halloween.
Start doing Halloween drops and Christmas drops and shit. And like 3-4 months of me being out, 3-4 months of me being out and Draco getting out, the homie already had a store downtown. What, a couple months after that, the homie already had a store on Melrose, like.
And a couple months after that, he got a bigger store.
Yeah, and a couple months after that, and then a couple years later, now the homie's coming to Texas. Like, you know?
Shit takes time.
This shit doesn't happen overnight.
That's like a 8-year time that you just said.
Yeah.
But people look at it like, nah, that's just on. Like, nah, it took some time to do that.
Yeah, it took some time. And then me, you know, music-wise, me watching Draco just going from me recording videos on the phone in 2012 and 2013 and shit, telling him like, bro, you got to start dropping shit and doing this. And then next you know, he Mustard didn't want it to remix his song that was booming in the city. And then I watched him do this and that. I even watched him change like the media, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, No Jumper, like they weren't doing certain shit like pulling up to the trenches and like interviewing thugs. It was more like SoundCloud rappers and like, you know, certain type of niggas. So like just watching him independently grind and me being there and a part of it, it just hit different. You know? Let's go smoke in the car, bro.
What?
The car.
In the car?
Yeah. We ain't smoke here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We can't smoke in the car. You right. But yeah, the moral of the story is be more successful than the people around you, or just as successful, or have a goal of being successful. Yeah. Be successful or try. At least try. Ask him, is he
Just work hard.
smoking?
Work hard and the success will eventually come. Your success is the same as the next person.
Yo, you was breaking up? I wish it was. I'd go swimming if it was.
I'm telling you, this whole place is still under construction. It's kind of like a heated pool.
Is it?
It was probably just sitting in the sun all day.
What kind of habits?
You kind of gangster with this.
What kind of habits? I mean, the bad habits that you don't want to have is too much spending. That's my problem. I spend too much on nothing. And I look up, I'm like, damn, what happened to all my money? And I'm like, damn, I didn't buy shit. But then, you know I got money coming. But I just be thinking like, damn, I could have bought this though. But since I dropped so much music into my lifetime, I know I always got money coming, like, regardless. So it's like, you know, don't get bad habits. I had Roz. We would have went down.
You had it?
I had it. That's like one of them, like, yeah, you going to jail. Like, what is this? That's my chapstick. No, leave that right there.
Let me look this up. Because maybe we're putting extra.
No, you can't. I remember in L.A., Roz and Hash was just a felony. I think it still is. Like, you can't sell that in the medical shops.
Possession of even a small amount of marijuana concentrate is a felony. This is if 2 ounces or less, misdemeanor, 180 days, and $2,000.
That's what I was telling you. But I knew I was going to be stressed out here, so it was like, I need some gas to, like, you know, make the stress better.
Oh, this is concentrate.
No, concentrate is worse.
Concentrate possession of less than 1 gram is a felony, 180 days to 2 years, and $10,000 fine.
Less than a gram is a felony is crazy.
Possession of 1 to 4 grams, that's what we got, right?
We got more than that.
So you think you got more than over 4 grams?
Yeah.
That's a felony, 2 years, 2 to 20 years minimum.
Oh, we was dogging.
$10,000 fine. See?
Shit like this ain't cool. You know? Like, it sounds cool. Like, yeah, we was dogging. We made it with our little shit. No, we didn't even know we had it.
And that's always how it goes. Like when you watch them like cop videos, you're like, oh, I didn't even know I had that.
No cap. What happened to Draco's masters? Nigga, what the fuck you think happened? Bitch, they own. Nigga, they steal his masters remaining. I guess you can technically say they're his sons now, right?
They're the estates.
Well, they're estates, but
they'll eventually get passed down.
They'll get passed down to a son. So Damn.
When he's old enough to be able to
Imagine he's like releasing like the beats and certain beats and shit. Like, yeah, we're gonna release certain beats. Like, he got to clear the beats and shit. So when niggas do it,
someone does a remix of Draco.
yeah.
I don't know if this one is it.
Girl got no business, huh?
He gonna learn the business.
That's what we gotta bring him around.
Yeah.
When he gets a little bit older though.
Cause who you gonna link with from Texas? You know, I'm probably fucking around with the sauce. You know, come on, fuck around with little players and shit. But it's more people out here. A lot of my D niggas out here. A lot of my Detroit niggas and shit.
It's cheap. He said it was coming.
Why is he on about this on live stream? What does that even mean?
Like, why are you talking about that? If someone asked you a question, you responding to the question.
That wasn't like a
secret
fucking question, nigga. It was pretty obvious.
No, he doesn't want someone to screen record that, so it takes away his conspiracy theory of you stealing shit.
But that's nothing for me. I drop too much and record. My catalog is really extensive. I don't think they realize how extensive my catalog is. Like, I probably have the biggest catalog in LA history. Like,
your catalog is bigger than Drake.
Like, I have the biggest catalog in Los Angeles history right now to this day. Unless it's some random nigga out here that just drops a song every single day. Oh yeah, Mailman and P, his catalog might be longer. So, but as far as the catalog, of independent rap, I have the biggest nigga, what? I have the most videos released from any LA artist ever in history of anything.
I think that might be true.
It's one. I have the most videos released from every nigga more than any LA rapper ever. And I'm still going. I think you guys need to come to that conclusion that I'm still going. I haven't stopped yet. I'm actually still going. So when you guys come to that conclusion, is when you realize, like, this nigga be on some shit. You won't realize it until it's too late. And by the time it's too late, it's like, I'm gonna be on some whole other shit. Niggas be like, but we want all gas, nigga. Nigga, if you can't pick the best songs out of all my songs, you're just either retarded, you don't like music, or you just like, you have no sense of like what's actually cool. I feel like people don't listen to shit because they want other people to validate what they listen to. Like I feel like people need other people for validation nowadays, even by shit they listen to. I'll be back later, y'all. Or tomorrow. Or some shit like that. I just had to give y'all a quick sermon and a lecture while I smoke my gas. But maybe not. I might just stay on. Who knows? Because my phone is dying. I mean, I'm just stay on till my phone die. Don't go anywhere. My phone's on like 10%, 5%.
Drop a $10 super chat, I'll go get the charger.
Evil said it best. Where Ralfy report? I mean, unfortunately, I didn't bring my whole setup. That nigga said fall off, but he's sitting here watching me. It's almost crazy how people can still say I'm falling off 3 years later after they said I fell off 2 years ago. No, what was that, 3 years ago? That's what's crazy. So, like, if the narrative, if I fell off 4 years ago, right? Or 5 years ago, or 3, whenever I fell off, why haven't I fell off yet? I ain't finished falling. But I'm still standing, or I gotta get back up? And then how could I fall off if I've never been on? I've never been an established rapper to like, I've never been mainstream to fall off. I've always been pushing my independent grind. You have to be mainstream to fall off. I feel like I'm just so much in people's faces that they think I'm mainstream, but no, I just push so hard I just push this line so hard that it's like, you have to be like doing something because I'm still in the mix. I don't see how they can say I fell off when I'm like 10 times more successful than I was since the day I walked out of prison August 14th. Like, what?
How many times can you fall off?
Like,
Because they said this last year. They said this to you.
no, that's what I said. I've been falling off for like 3 years straight now.
How do you fall off and are also the most consistent?
It just makes no sense. I'll be trying to hear them out. Like, what are they reasons on why? Because some people look, this is some people theory. Some people theory is Stinks fell off after Draco. You guys ain't been the same. But like, if you ask me, that was like one of the peaks of my career, in a way, because my music was doing more numbers than it did ever. So like, that wouldn't make sense. And then it was another wave of when I got with the little dudes, and then they started going, and then I started pushing them. And then after that, we fell out with them. Then they're like, "Oh, y'all ain't been the same since OTM." No, we just not hanging around. We're not every day chilling.
I feel like the
and
only
then
reason they went so much is because people were trying to fill in that void, and they were trying to rap just like Draco.
type shit. And then what was it after the last tour, the last one with Slime Me Up and shit? I fell off after that.
You get a random song on TikTok and go viral without pushing it every 2 minutes. I don't make sense.
Well, I can't even say that was the peak because I feel like Spaceships would have been the peak because the shit did like fucking what, a couple hundred, million or some shit. Like, or they got a plaque or some shit. So doing all those songs, I feel like that was probably like a starting peaking point, because a peak can peak more than once.
Look at a mountain.
Yeah, you can peak more than once. It's like a scale. You can go up, down, up, down, up, down. But the goal is to keep going up.
You keep pushing through those downs, and you'll eventually go back up.
Stock market. I always said my music is like the stocks because you never know what song could go up at any time of day. Shit, I might wake up and they use my song in a movie, a TV show. I might look up and LeBron James' son is listening to. I'm his favorite rapper. Like, you get what I'm saying. I might look up and one of these basketball players' son or one of these famous dudes that just do shit or one of these TikTokers or something, like one of these streamers. I might just be their favorite rapper on the low, and they might just be slipping up and just sing my song word for word. Like, you just never know. Like, and then that's another song. We're living in a social media era, and in this social media era, nobody can stop you from being great. If a nigga can dance around in his room and do pop locking moves and go viral, you can go viral too. If a nigga can make rap videos in the car and go viral, you can go viral too. Cause you probably have more resources than him. You probably have a lot of shit. Like, some of you niggas, y'all daddies is the nigga who run the label and shit. Like, some of you niggas, y'all bitch fucking cousin is the whoopty whoop of this company or that company. You know? So not even music. It doesn't even have to be music. Like, you could just jump into anything and be successful if you want to. I always say, like, y'all, some of y'all let crackheads out hustle y'all every day. Like, it's a crackhead right now, high as fuck. How you think he got high? He went to go get some money. I don't give a fuck if it was $10, $15, $20, $50. He spent that money. He got high and he went broke. And he got back up and he went to go get that $15 or whatever he needed to get high. He didn't give a fuck if he had to commit a felony, a robbery, a murder. He didn't give a fuck if he had to clean your shoes. He didn't care if he had to backflip off a motherfucking off a roof for $5. He was gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a dope fiend would really backflip off a roof for $5. But it's a nigga sitting down right now on his couch like, damn, homies, why would I go apply for a job, nigga? They ain't even paying enough. Like, what? Like, it's a nigga like, shit, why would I do that if I can rob a bank? But you're not doing that. So it's like, type shit. And then there's me. I'm working right now. It don't even seem like it, but I'm working because I'm communicating with y'all. Every time I communicate with y'all, I'm working. Because I chose to take my time out of the day to get the message across. Y'all seen the Super Bad liquor store? That's exclusive. My preaching promotes my music. I mean, I wouldn't even say that. Not necessarily my music, but my preaching promotes, like, my message and me. So, like, some people you might not be the biggest Ralfy fan, but you enjoy watching me on live. You enjoy, like, watching me pop my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not be the biggest Ralphie fan musically, but you like my merch. You like when I drop shoes. You like when I drop clothes. Like, you just like looking at fly niggas for the hoes and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, I might not be the best rapper to you, but you might like my pop music. You know? You might not even like Ralfy, but you might like Draco, so you might fuck with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not even like the Stink Team, but you might like me. Like, it's just there's so many reasons why you can like something. It's not one reason. You can like the way I dress. You can like the way I put that shit on. You can like the way I use my words. Some of y'all just hate me, but y'all gonna make sure y'all watch me just to keep up, you know? Because if you're not keeping up, you kind of like, you out of the loop. Because, like, who's more ahead of time than the Stinks? Like, so if you're not keeping up, even though you don't like us, you're out of the loop. Because, like, we so ahead of this shit, it's like, by the time these niggas catch on to the shit we be on, like, they be so light years behind. And that's okay. You think I can do a backflip in the pool? I think I got it. Jumping? Nah. Feels a little bit smaller? Yeah, maybe. It feels right here? No, it feels right here. I got it.
So you can jump over that, no problem.
Over it? No, 100%. 100. That's light. I can jump over this way.
Let's test the theory.
Bro, that's light. This is long. I ain't gonna lie. This is like, you gonna hit your knee right there. You gonna feel like you